top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Running up this money, been a breeze. Flew her and she fucked me till she leave. She done fell in love, I'm selling dreams. I done fell in love with buying jeans. Hate, I found the love sipping green. I got faster than the demons.
The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Just taking me in. This drive will start at the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priorities in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time late in the season.
So the Michigan Wolverines offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays. Ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
He'll throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Pitts. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's...
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket on that play.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The toss to the outside. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. A little release to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. They'll send the back in motion. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking for a man. It's Pitts. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He's got the back in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on third and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I don't want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge first down on third and long.
The Wolverines have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls in.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Wolverines. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over TCU. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Wants to throw. It's Pitts. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. Turning it on! And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
A really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the back.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. From his end zone, he'll go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's McCray. There he goes. He's got the 1st down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to throw. It's Pitts. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So here comes the Michigan offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Creates a little space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Solomon. Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Pitts. Fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Using his feet. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. He got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by just one over Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Pitts. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There might actually be pressure. You have to get in the end zone when the drive starts first and goal from the 5. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Michigan! Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
Number 17, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Direct snap. Oh, better look out. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the cross.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the grab on the left. Open spaces. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Stroud. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They said there would be days in games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right, and the latest mishap, a touchdown taken away by the flag. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. With the catch, it's Solomon. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll go with a direct snap. Past the first down marker and still running. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Snap it to the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got him.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Now, a 4th down.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game.
is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Florida Gators offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab by the receiver. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Down. He's throwing for it. Gets made on the out route. And the Gators will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion. First down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed down the middle. It's Bargava. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fine time now, rolling to his left.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Bootleg looking to throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got a man down the middle. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no catching in that time. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, and championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Enough for a first down at the 37. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Oh, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. But only a 1-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Grab near the sticks. It's Cruz. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a fly to the wideout. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After being completion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And the game is now tied.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they call a run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Running back with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quick throw over the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on the last possession. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. No throwaway. Forced out of bounds. That'll be a big loss.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play. And as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. And this defensive speed is on display.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Hit just as he throws the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and 10 play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Snags a quick throw. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
He keeps it on the design run. Rollers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looks to the sidelines and a tightrope catch made there. Good completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
The completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's a nut.
Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
A running play called on fourth down. Some hard running there through a tackle. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush and sacked.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's hit as he throws it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Breaking free at the 35. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the football. He finds the running back in the flat. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. QB keeps it himself. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. Championship game on the race. Nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31.
Bringing it out, it's Bargavo. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Good completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The short completion of the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against them.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With pressure and sack, and will be tackled inside the 10.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The Tigers will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Turner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He's got the 1st and still going. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw it on 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Bargava. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Offense comes up on first down and 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass is caught. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to throw again. Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in our fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Gators line up on first and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 13th play of this drive in the championship game coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. The running back here in a direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the floor for second and goal. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Florida.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He's made his only attempt so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. That one straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida Gators.